Online assessment has endless possibilities. To gauge students on every level, formative to summative, integrating technology into the classroom for evaluation can be an incredibly useful tool to guide instruction. Students and teachers alike can get instant results with the availability to review the material immediately, ensuring that information has been learned correctly. Students are no longer tuning out because the interface is engaging, interesting, and like nothing they've seen before. Even if they are unsure of the correct answer, their attention is still towards the content. Students are so glued to their devices nowadays, why not gently shift their activities to applications that are actually mind-expanding? When implementing technology for assessment in the classroom, teachers need to take careful precautions. Students, first and foremost, need to know the scoring criteria. They are exposed to so many types of assessments that they commonly ask, "What does this score even mean?" or "Did I do well?" By telling students how they'll be scored, you'll alleviate confusion and frustration later on. Furthermore, teachers should remind students of the criteria, especially on longer projects, so they will have no questions as to their grade in the end. In addition to the scoring criteria, teachers should be a constant cheerleader for their class. Encouraging them to do their best and telling them that you have full confidence in them will help boost their self-esteem and hopefully give more productive work. Kahoot is an amazingly free online tool that you can use for all types of assessment. Teachers utilize it as a pre-assessment or blind Kahoot, formative checks, or as a summative evaluation to help guide their instruction. They also have other features including surveys and discussion. Kahoot allows you to create your own assessment or pick from the 8.6 million, yes, that's a million, community-created assessments. Others review all of these ready-made assessments so you can easily pick the ones that will best fit your needs. When you create your own Kahoot, you are able to add images, video, and music that also keeps your audience's attention. The teacher pulls up the assessment on their computer, and the students will join the group by entering in a special code on their individual device. They all read the question on the overhead projector screen and then answer with their device. When everyone has answered, they can then see the correct answer and a graph of how everyone else answered. The students who were incorrect are able to anonymously see the right answer and that they weren't the only ones to get it wrong. From this information, teachers are able to reteach content or move on to the next standard if there's an 80% or more understanding by students. This tool is pivotal to the world of evaluation in that students and teachers alike will see results instantly in order to supplement further learning. The negative aspects of Kahoot are part of a very short list. Almost every teacher that rated it had at least 3 out of 5 stars, according to the Common Sense Graphite website. The biggest complaint was that the types of questions that you can ask are limited in the game version. The discussion feature, I think, debunks this complaint because you can form any type of question that can be then collaborated by students before responding. The second biggest complaint is that you cannot track student progress or save data for an extended amount of time. Thank goodness for screenshots in Excel. You can simply back up your progress and keep up with it on your own, which might be safer than keeping it all on their website. In a biology classroom, there are infinite ways to implement Kahoot. The teacher can give students a blind Kahoot at the beginning of a unit in which they will be given a beginning question that no one knows the answer to. This levels the playing field for the entire class. The subsequent questions will then build on the initial question after you've had a chance to explain the answer to the first. The teacher can then give the option for students to converse with each other as you go on, but that depends completely on the teacher and the lesson content. Maybe save the group work for a review instead of when you're introducing new material. Another example of how to use Kahoot in the classroom is for students to create one for each other. Not only are they learning how to navigate a new piece of technology, they are relearning the content and hopefully will get a better understanding of it as they explore it on their own. Finally, Kahoot can be used to break the ice in a new classroom. Have students create a multiple choice question about themselves on a note card and then combine the questions on a Kahoot for a fun, interactive way to get to know your students. As with any assignment, students should be reminded of appropriate language, behavior, and consequences before any work is completed. Introducing Kahoot to my classroom is going to be fun and exciting. My classroom is currently a one-to-one with Chromebooks, so I have every obligation to make these students as successful as possible. Thanks, and happy Kahooting!